Welcome to our city, and here's what's going on this week around our city. Tomorrow, Tuesday, November 8th, City Hall will be closed for Election Day. We urge everyone to vote. On Friday, November 11th, City Hall will be closed for Veterans Day. At 11 a.m., a veterans service will be held on Winfield Scott Plaza to honor the many men and women who have served and who have made the ultimate sacrifice on behalf of our country in armed conflict of the world. On Saturday, November 12th at 12 p.m., Mayor Bowles will join the historic Midtown Elizabeth Special Improvement District in their annual historic reenactment. It will include a reenactment of a tactical battle in Elizabeth and a walk-in tour of the grounds of the historical First Presbyterian Church and its cemetery located on Broad Street. For more information, please call 908-355-9600. If you need more information concerning this or any other events this week, please call the Public Information Office at 908-820-4124. And joining me today to talk about MD Care is Dr. Kamran Tasher Rafi. Did I get it right?
Yes.
Say your last name for me, please.
Tasher Rafi.
Okay. Welcome, doctor.
Thank you.
You have a somewhat of a different center here in Elizabeth. What prompted you to open the MD Care Urgent Center here in Elizabeth?
Well, this is one of my visions to start to be able to give back to the community again. We have multiple hospitals in Elizabeth that has been closing, and a rush of all the patients to one emergency rooms. We decided to open this facility to be able to take the burden off the emergency room once, and also be able to treat patients with specialty as well as cost reduction.
Now, as you mentioned, emergency room, your facility is not to be confused or mistaken for an emergency room. It's not an emergency room. Absolutely
not. Urgent Center is a multi-specialty medical center that is providing internal medicine, gynecology, podiatry, orthopedics, cardiology care as non-emergency like an emergency room. If someone has a medical condition that requires immediate attention, obviously emergency room is the place for them to be. But Urgent Center, which is open extended hours, is available to other people who are not able to go to their doctor in a given time, or their physicians is not available at that time, so we can provide those services for them.
Now, when did you open for business, and what are your hours of operation?
We opened on February 21st of this year, 2011, and we're open 7 days a week, 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. We're open 7:30 in the morning until 8 p.m., and on Sundays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
And how accessible are you to the public?
We have several bus lines that are near our locations. We're very close to 109 and Parkway, as well as we're about a mile from the Elizabeth train station.
Now, you touched on it briefly earlier, but what type of services does MC Care provide to its patients?
We're able to, it's a full service medical facility. We're able to provide digital x-rays, EKGs, full service, as I said, laboratories, podiatry, cardiology, gynecology, minor cuts and bruises, suturing, fractures, or any of those services.
And what's the full name of the unit that you work with?
It's called MD Care.
MD Care.
Urgent Center.
And what insurance carriers does MD Care participate with?
Currently, we're on all major insurances, including Medicare, Horizon, Aetna, Qualcare, Cigna, as well as other insurances that are available in this area. These are just name a few of them.
Now, as we watch the news and everything, we hear so much about the battle going on now about insurance and those have or don't have. What if someone comes to you and they do not have insurance? What happens then?
Since we are our location, and this is has been our vision to provide services to population in need, we do have a significant reduction in cost for patients who have no insurance.
Now, if someone has an injury that's work-related, can that be treated? What happens if they have a work-related injury?
Absolutely. We have multiple contracts with the insurance carriers for workers' compensation in the area. Even if we do not have a contract established with them, we're more than happy to work with those companies for quality care and cost reduction for them.
Now, in addition to yourself, how many other doctors are involved with this?
If I have to count, it would be 7. Yes.
And on a given day, about how many patients can you treat roughly?
We're capable to treat anywhere from 20 to 50 patients a day. It depends on how busy the facility gets. We are also capable that as soon as we see that the patient population increases or patients are waiting more than 45 minutes in our facility, other physicians are dispatched to the area patients. So we do have accessibility to other physicians to fill in to make sure that there is no wait in our facility.
Now, can people go on to social media such as Google, Twitter, or Facebook and find you?
Absolutely. We're on all of those.
Now, as we mentioned earlier, this time of the year is probably more prevalent for colds and pneumonia, things of that nature. Are you treating a lot of those cases?
Absolutely. We are also available. We have availability in our center for all of the vaccinations, flu shots, pneumonia shots, including all of the work-related vaccinations that is required, school-related vaccinations are required. We do treat colds, upper respiratories, any other infections on a routine daily basis.
Now, I guess it's important, and I'm not a doctor, but when someone is diagnosed or thinks they have a symptom, they should come to you right away and get it treated. Don't let it wait and build and go on to something else. Am I correct?
Absolutely. The fastest you can get to a healthcare professional and get diagnosed and treated is better outcome and decreases your loss of day work and morbidity.
So right now, I guess it's more of the common cold, pneumonia. The fall, spring would be the asthma and the allergy season?
Absolutely, yes. When the pollen goes up and the people are more of upper respiratory infections, bronchitis, pneumonia.
Very busy.
Oh yes, oh yes, every day.
Now, if someone has a primary provider established, can they still seek treatment at your facility?
Absolutely. We work with multiple primary care physicians around the area. We encourage them when they're not available to use us as their facility. Patients comes, gets treated, and all of our documentations gets faxed to the primary care doctor within 1 day, 24 hours. We also encourage patients to follow up with their primary care physicians after are treated in our center.
What happens in the case when someone does not have a primary physician? What happens then?
We're still capable to treat them whether they do have or they don't have a primary care physician. If they don't, we're more than happy to continue treatment of their chronic illnesses, including hypertension or diabetes or asthma, you mentioned, or any other chronic illnesses.
Now, what do you?
In 2000, we're hoping that we can cover all specialties in our center. So when the patient comes in, they can see all of the see for them.
Someone additional to find you, how can I find your website? Or?
Yes, there is a mdcareurgentcenter.com website, as well as our phone number 908-691-3800. My staff are more than willing to help and assist any questions of any patients.
Okay. Thank you very much. Wish you much success, and thank you for joining us for this.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.